currently, are we tracking on par with the revenue projections for this year?
No, we are not. Actually, we are tracking lower than estimate for two of the major categories, and of course, those are income tax and GRT.
It is halfway through the fiscal year, and Bureau of Budget Management and Research Director Bertha Duenas says that GovGuam is not collecting as much money as it thought it would. In fact, they are currently short by $16 million. Most of this is due to shortfalls in income tax and GRTs, or gross receipts tax. They are currently down 13% in income tax collections and 12% in GRT collections. Duenas says the preliminary numbers for March, however, show some slight improvements in these two areas, but also some declines in corporate revenues by about 10%. Duenas says these shortfalls are due to several different things that simply didn't pan out as planned. One major change was the beginning of military construction. The record of decision was to have been signed by January of this year, sparking construction related to the military buildup. The record of decision was pushed back to June, and construction might not actually begin until the fall. They also expected to get a boost in revenues from the influx of COLA money into the economy.
It seems like they're not spending it. It appears that retirees decided to save their COLA.
There is still some light over the horizon. This comes, according to Duenas, in the form of federal ARA funding.
Alone, we got word of an additional $100 million that is on its way. A lot of it having to do with capital projects, heavily on DOE side, shovel-ready projects that, as soon as they get off the ground, we're going to start seeing that in the economy.
Nevertheless, Duenas is keeping a close watch on the latest numbers coming into GovGuam.
If we continue to have the same kind of trend by the close of April, then I think we need to start looking at potentially, doing some other cost-cutting measures, which unfortunately may have to dip into payroll, and that could mean, a lot of different things.
If revenues continue on this track, GovGuam will be $27 million short by the end of the fiscal year. Clint Rogel, PNC News.